What's up? What's up? What's up? Um,
Hello.
welcome to another episode of This is the Size Up Slash. It's on. Although we're not going to talk about a whole lot of TV today.
No.
Although one show pissed us off this weekend.
I went to bed so pissed last night.
It was upsetting. But it's a mashup because I was pooped by the time Wendy was available last night, so we didn't get to do it. So this won't be a full normal episode. We're gonna talk about these topics and we're gonna get off of here. Countdown to surgery is here for me, so Wednesday I go under the knife. So I am soliciting the prayers of everybody.
I got too many friends going under the knife. I do not like that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. Um, I didn't want to. I'm not a surgery girl. When I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled, they had to put me to sleep because I'm just not about none of that, right? Not saying that the average person is, but that's not my liking. That's
Oh, when I had my wisdom tooth pulled, I had to get oral surgery because my roots was too big.
Yeah, I had to get
My,
oral surgery. I
my
had to
roots
have
was
oral
so.
surgery, but they gave me like choices. You want to do this, you want to do that. Hey, bro, put me to sleep.
I was knocked out, and I was so glad that
Yeah.
camera phones was not in when I got mine done.
Listen, cause my mama, when I tell you my mama clowned me,
My
oh my mama
dad talked.
clowned me.
My dad talked bad about me. It was
My
not
mama
even
clowned me so bad.
funny.
My mama clowned me so bad. Um, so we have we're gonna kick this off with the Real Housewives of the Potomac.
Oh, child.
It gets
Okay.
worse and worse.
It's the audacity of Mia for me.
How you
So,
play victim
you
so
don't
bad.
think that you did anything wrong. You
And
the
when the
one that
girl
pulled the.
apologized, which she didn't owe you an apology, but the girl apologized to you because she didn't say anything out the way until you threw the drink in her face. At that
Mm,
point, gloves off, baby. But Mia wants to play super victim. That's where she lives. That's the planet she resides on in this whole situation. And anytime anybody tried to invite Wendy to anything, Robin Dixon. Oh my God, girl. As Karen said, I'm glad that you have awakened, but you doing the wrong thing. You
her,
doing too much.
her, her job is at jeopardy, so she feeling like she got to do the
Doing
most.
too much. It's too much, and it's too much. Wrong road. Wrong road. I thought at least this season you was gonna have a little ounce of sense when you went against your bestie. Cause I ain't never seen you go against your bestie ever in life. And then you turned around and you showed your behind on this episode, and I didn't like it.
But here's my thing. What was the purpose of her playing that audio?
Let's talk about that. So in her mind, she felt like Candace should not have been there on the trip, and she felt that way about everybody. But the gag is, if you continue to listen to the live, she shouted Robin out. She said, "I wear her hats every day. You wear them cheap gaudy glue on rhinestone hats every day." She said she wears the hats every day. She said, "I
Every day.
support Robin. Robin has had my back." She said, "Until this moment, you were not the person I was talking about."
I was talking about what she called. Oh, she called Giselle what? Ring around the neck.
Yeah. Um, Ashley brought up because she said, "Karen, I was not talking about you. You ain't never did no plotting type snake stuff against me. So I wasn't talking about you. I was not talking about Wendy. And Robin, up until this moment, that was not about you." So they go out and have a night on the town, a fun night on the town. And then Candace starts crying in the car, baby. And going off, her and Robin is going back and forth. Ashley, on the other hand, so first of all, when I have a kiki with a friend, okay, we were talking about rumors that was going around about the Grand Dome, okay? Candace, they clipped it to make it seem like Candace knew firsthand that Karen was cheating on Ray. That is not everything Candace said. That sounded like Sharice. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded like straight from the mouth of Sharice.
Mm-hmm.
That did not sound like no new tea that Candace was bringing when her and Ashley was having a little kiki at her house. I didn't feel like that was what that was. Um,
But my thing is this: why are you gonna say this in front of Ashley? You know she can't hold water.
I don't think that Ashley can't hold water. What I believe is that Ashley's looking for a moment, and I watch What Happens Live. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
again. Candace has not been my favorite housewife, but I am Team Candace this season. I am literally Team Candace this season. Now Monique come back. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm Team Candace this season.
Oh, Monique ain't
Um,
coming back.
no, Monique is not coming back. Monique, I feel like, and we're gonna talk about that too, because I forgot about that. We're gonna talk about that too in just a minute. Um, so I feel like we need to stop trying to accuse folks of cheating, folks' husbands of cheating. Christopher does not want none of you. If he wanted somebody white, okay, let's go there. If he wanted a white chick, he would have been with a white chick. Okay.
He he likes dark meat.
He likes dark meats. He don't want gizzard. He don't want Ashley's unattractive friend. And he definitely don't want Mia. Bigfoot. He don't want neither one of them.
Talking about it should be out what she said. He was kind of looking at me, and it showed that the producers
That
be
man was
so
looking in
petty.
the opposite direction.
I'm sorry, I'm about to put some ice cream in a thing. So,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
In the opposite direction. So let's also talk about how low budget this trip is.
Hold on, buddy.
Because I'm thinking I'm going on a yacht and I'm on a drunk boat paddling my way up and down the ocean. who 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 thought this was a good idea? Who thought that was a good idea?
Girl. And that just lets you know if the show paid for it, they really skipping out on the for the black women. I'm
They
sorry.
really are. I don't because I remember the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I remember when Cynthia quote unquote got the Airbnb, right? The Airbnb
Mm-hmm.
in Italy that was like not what was hot. And everybody
Mm-hmm.
was like, so girl, no, we're gonna go. Let's do a hotel. We're not doing this. Now I don't know if production paid for the upgrade of rooms, but I know that that was not the move. Um, I don't like the way they do because the ladies, the girls just went on a trip to in Salt Lake. They're getting ready to go to another one. They went to San Diego. They had nice accommodations when they went to San Diego. Everybody had a nice room. I'm confused. I'm super confused. Um,
Cause I said that tugboat. I could do that in Nash Vegas.
child. I'm going to Miami to paddle a boat. Why? What they look like? They rented the rent the Lamborghinis. That was cute. That was cute. That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody wasn't doing things together.
Mm-hmm.
It was like y'all go over here and y'all go over there. And a lot of times that happens partly because everybody in the group don't get along. And I get that part. But like if they make the white women all be together, why can't all the black women be together?
Right.
I don't like that. So there's that. Um so it's gonna get spicier because of course rumor Robin brought a Alexa speaker for dinner. Um,
Oh,
to play Candace's live that anybody could have gone and seen, right? And I saw the live when she was doing. When she went live, I was live with Candace. I saw the whole live. So I was like, Robin, why you do that? Of all people, why did you do that? Because she was 10 toes down for you in that live. 10 toes down for you in that live. She wasn't talking about you. She wasn't talking about Carrie. She wasn't talking about Wendy. We all knew at that point she had an issue with Giselle. We all knew at that point she had an issue with Ashley. Her and Mia, wishy washy, up and downy, whatever. That's fine. Um, I don't know. This is about to be a whirlwind. And apparently the desperation is gonna come right on out. Um, I don't. Robin still has not set a date for her wedding, but the wedding is gonna come up in this season, and they're trying to go do something private and small to not even include her mom and her daddy. How trifling is that? My mom and daddy coming to my destination wedding.
well,
I'm just
I love my Clementine.
you ain't gonna bring Clementine to the wedding.
How about this? I kind of like the way Tori and Dean did it, and it was just the two of them, nobody else.
I would like at
I
least my
don't
wedding
know.
party,
I don't know.
my mom and my daddy. That's kind of where I would go with that. Um, you got some best friends, I got some best friends. Let's all do that. I'm not keen on. I don't want to have no 250. I don't want to have Portia wedding numbers. I don't want to have that. That's too many people. And who has time? That girl had two weddings, and everybody didn't go to both weddings, and some people went to both weddings. So that's the thing. You have to. I don't care about people like that. I'm really sometimey. And something that intimate and something that sweet. I would want that to be between me, my mate, the preacher, and just a few people. You know. Um. So that's what I would do. I wouldn't even. A lot of people do that and come back and have a reception for everybody else. I don't know that I would even have a reception for everybody else. That's how sometimey I am at this point in my life. Um, if I did that, it would probably be because my mate would want it. Maybe I don't know, but I'm just not. I ain't keen on that. That's not. No,
You know what? I have been to some weddings where the bride and the groom, let people come to the wedding, but you had to have a special invitation to go to the reception.
at our former church. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at that. Yeah, at our former church, and I wasn't mad because we wasn't homies like that. But at our former church, there was a someone who did just that. And I took my butt right on her. You don't want to come to the reception. I was not invited. So I'm gonna go home. I'm not begging to go to this wedding. Y'all tell me how it was here. It was not that deep for me. Um, and that's the I don't want that even. I don't want you coming to my union if we're not cool like that. If we ain't homies like that, I don't even want you at my wedding. That's how I feel. That's just me though. That's just me. Other people might like to dilly dally and do that. That's fine. Um. So speaking of Portia's wedding, Candace was on Watch What Happens Live, and she discussed um going to Portia's wedding because, of course, we do hear that there was some in the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. There is a little battle between um Candace and Portia, from my understanding, but they've made up and they're cool. And Portia did invite Candace to the wedding. I remember they went live, and when they went live, uh Portia was concerned about inviting Candace when she had already invited Monique. So she said, we'll talk about it offline. So basically, they kind of made a compromise. Monique came to the Nigerian wedding, and Candace came to the black tie. So I was good and I was well. But she said she was gonna figure out a way to keep them apart, basically. So it was all good. Um Candace and Mama Dorothy is who I saw at the wedding in the black tie. I don't think I saw Chris, but not that doesn't mean Chris didn't go. I just don't remember seeing Chris. Um so um I was gonna say something else. Oh, bring back to my remembrance, Wendy. You over there slurping on ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Bring back to my
Not
remembrance.
slurping, crunching.
Oh, crunching. Um, what did I say we were gonna talk about next? It's reality TV related.
Dang it.
That's so bad.
Hold on, because it's at the tip of my tongue.
I forgot just that quick.
I did too. Hold on. Portia's wedding.
Hmm.
We just talked about that.
Hmm.
Mm.
Which, according to all the bloggers, Giselle was the worst dress.
Yeah, oh
Uh,
yeah.
hands down. Um,
Um,
we were gonna talk about something. Did something
has
get
it something to do with Mia?
no, nothing to do with me. Something getting canceled or something. We'll come back to it. If it
Yeah.
comes to me, we'll come back to it because it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it right now. Okay, so there is a rumored affair that has been going on for quite some time that has come out between two co-anchors at Good Morning America. Apparently they both were married. According to Amy, she was divorced, but she was still dating a married man. Um, I don't care if he and his wife had separated. I don't care if maybe one day he was getting a divorce. That man was married to his wife that did not expect for him to cheat on her with you. Oh my God. Breaking news.
What?
Kirstie Alley has passed.
No!
She has passed.
No!
It just came across my thing. Um
Oh,
oh wow, she was battling cancer. She's 71.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh. No, I can't. Okay. They're taking me too fast with 20. I'm like,
It's a
dang.
lot. And let me just say, oh, I know what else I wanted to talk about. Well, no, not that. It's something different. Um, it's a lot. Irene Cara, um, it's a lot. It's a lot.
No.
It's a lot. Everybody's just getting out of here, man. Um, so TJ Holmes, who, girl, let me tell you what this man's government name is, because this is gonna show you just how black this man's name is. Hold on, because I need you. This man's name is Lutelius Holmes Jr. Lutelius. Oh Lord, he from West Memphis, Arkansas. Wendy, get back on this screen. Oh my God. That man is from West Memphis, Arkansas. I done died and gone to heaven and came back again. Oh my God. That man's name is Lutelius. You know. Now you know. That man ain't worth a damn. His name is Lutelius. Oh my God. So it's some rumblings over yonder. This is his second wife.
She had cancer.
This is second wife. He cheated on.
They said breast cancer. They just okay.
I wonder if he cheated on his first wife with the second wife.
I'm really wondering.
So now I can't be feeling too bad for her because you got him how you losing him how you
Well,
got.
that may not be why he divorced from her, but I don't know. It makes me think.
You told me they did that guy on the Today Show.
Oh, we lied. And the kid and the thing picked you up.
It sure did good.
The microphone picked you
Be
up.
a part of the conversation.
So,
So, Lutelius, because I can't let this go.
Oh, all this stuff all on the counter.
Lutelius and Amy Robach,
No, wipe it off.
they have they had their affair broke news, and I didn't really care about it. But then,
I sure
like,
didn't.
well, let's talk about that real quick because a lot of the anchors do not want to film with them, and from my understanding, they got pushed to Good Morning America 3, which is like the after show of Good Morning America.
Mm-hmm.
That's where at one point, Michael Strahan, Keke Palmer, and I want to say Amy was on there. She might not have been.
No, it was the girl from The View, the white girl, Sarah Haynes.
Oh, okay. So Laura Spencer pushed for from what Amy Robach is saying, she feel like Laura Spencer pushed for her to be pushed off air. Robin Roberts was like she refused to film with them.
Mm.
So like it's so right now they're temporarily on a hiatus from Good Morning America. Here's my thing, and I know you spend a lot of time with these people because if you watch the morning show, you kind of know how that all works. You go on trips on assignment, you do certain things, so you kind of understand. Like you spend a lot of time with these folk. Y'all got breaking news. Y'all got to get up and y'all spend a lot of time together. That's an issue, or that could be a problem. Do I think I want to kill my marriage because at some point, Good Morning America is not gonna be there, which means the person you cheating with or having a work affair with is not going to be there neither. So, is it worth your career? Is it worth that? You know, what is your sister over there saying?
It's Clementine.
Oh, Lord. Jesus. I ain't ready. So I don't know that it was something that I personally would have done to risk my job. Have I had a workplace romance before? Once. But it didn't mess with work. This is messing up the church's money, as I like to say. And when you get in a position like that, those shows, they hold high regards to certain things and they have a morality clause. You on the Good Morning show, you can't be cheating on your wife or your husband. You got a morality clause. So it's really shady. I'm side-eyeing it.
Look what happened to Matt Lauer.
Right. Although Matt was doing some whack things, but so there's that. What your mama done said. Okay. So I don't think that was worth it. Cheating with a little side piece out of the public eye, that's one thing. But you cheat with your co-anchor at the news place.
My mama said Ron Childers and Joyce Peterson on Channel 5.
They had an affair? Where was I?
They married now. They married each other now, but they're married to one another now.
Why I didn't know that? Oh my God. I didn't know. Okay.
Okay.
All right, moving right along. So, because I am a Jackson State alumni, this is my last time talking about Deion Sanders. I'm gonna talk about him. We're gonna have a conversation, and then I'm done. Don't nobody call me. I don't want to debate with you on the phone. I had to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb Sunday morning because Negroes was calling me. Like I made the decision to leave Jackson State. Everybody's a sports analyst. Everybody's comparing him to Calipari. First of all, no. Neither one of those situations look like the other one. Okay. When Deion left us, he left us better than he found us. Okay. Calipari, them boys
Had
had
a
beat
lot
us.
of people looking at HBCUs.
Right. Calipari, first of all, Derrick Rose went on to the NBA because he to fulfill his obligation because they had the stupid rule that you had to be 19 to play basketball in the NBA. Y'all done got his brother to go take the ACT for him or the SAT or whatever it is, and they done found out about it. This the second time Calipari has done this. Now let's talk about that. And he ran because things was gonna happen, so he had to get gone. Now he might be pulling the same thing in Kentucky. According to the Kentucky people, not so much because he ain't really winning no titles right this second. But it ain't the same thing. It's not.
That's karma right there.
Correct, Mundo. And let me say this: I love Derrick Rose, but I really believe part of that, sir, you kept getting injured. I'm talking about. I don't think Derrick Rose played the whole season in basketball. Somebody can show me where he played an entire season of basketball. I give you $1. I swear for cheese and crackers, that baby kept getting injured. Okay, he stayed on the injured list. Okay, it's not the same thing. Deion had a 3 to 4 year contract with us, and I feel like maybe his contract was up. That's really what I feel like. He didn't leave. He didn't get fired. He wanted to move on to greener pastures, and we weren't expecting Deion to stay. Now, what I don't like, from what I hear, he's taking some coaches with him, and he's taking 10 of our players, including his son Shador, and his son Shador and Travis Hunter, which was the top player in the nation at one point in juncture. A lot of people are saying, well, what about the boys he talked to about coming there, and he taking them with him? Duh, dummies. They not staying on Jackson State team. They're going to Colorado with him. Shador is staying in Jackson. I don't know if Shalomi, his daughter, is staying in Jackson, but Shador is staying in Jackson State. Because Shador is a junior. And of course, if you transfer once, you don't have to sit out. You don't have to be red-shirted and start all over. But if you transfer again, it don't make sense. He a junior. Why would he transfer? It just doesn't make sense. His dad wanted him to come. Shador said, I'm going to stay right on here. I got to finish what I started. And I already transferred for you once. So I'm going to stay right here. I don't know if Shalomi's going. She can transfer because she's a freshman. But I don't know how good. Now, I know Colorado football team sucks, from my understanding. It's an awful program that he went to. And I don't know if he thinks of this as a challenge that he needs to conquer, because maybe he thought Jackson State was a challenge and all he did was came and change, the mindset of the team and then the recruiting. So now I feel like, although we still don't have the same amount, like, as far as competition is concerned, we still can't go and recruit, or we don't have the recruiting budget of an Alabama or a Florida State. You know what I'm saying? But we can compete on a higher level. In basketball right now, a lot of the HBCUs are beating the PWIs. Normally, when we make it to the NCAA tournament last year, our girls almost made it Okay, they was going through rounds, and LSU, I think, is who they got knocked out by, and they was fighting, and they gave them girls hell on their basketball court. So we can compete on their level. We absolutely can. The question is, are children actually going to want to pick us? Dion upgraded our facilities at Jackson State. He absolutely did. We got a new practice field. They got a new workout facility. They got new locker room, the whole nine. He upgraded that. That was upgraded. We wanted a stadium because, again, you want a stake. And this is what I'm going to say about the Southern Heritage Classic. I don't care anything about your tradition if your tradition ain't put money in my pockets in the year of our Lord 2023, because that's what we about to go to. If your tradition is not paying me the money or allow me to buy equity into this, I don't want your little money. Everybody thinks that the black schools are supposed to take the scraps and be little, where you got white schools that come and play bowl games at the Liberty Bowl that gets more money than the Southern Heritage Classic that has brought millions and millions of dollars to the city of Memphis. And you mean tell me y'all can't find more? The kids just started getting $250 for the football team and $50,000 for the band. I'm supposed to play for that. That's what I'm supposed to play for. I got to that your travel budget, your lodging budget. Both schools have to travel here and stay in hotels. Both schools got to do that. It's not fair. You get where I'm coming from? It ain't fair. It's not fair. So, and black people, the person that's over it is a black man. He a millionaire. So I don't nobody ask me about no Southern Heritage Classic because my answer gonna be the same. Are they paying? What's gonna happen? The classic that Jackson State is going to play on that weekend in Alabama, because the Birmingham said, we got y'all. We're gonna give you what you want. We're gonna give you equity. They're getting a cut of the ticket sales. They're getting paid, not 300,000 total. 300,000 for the team is guaranteed. I think 350 guaranteed, and then the band is gonna get paid, and then they get a cut of the ticket sales, which is gonna total $1 million for each school. Equity. That's what we asking for. We want equity. That's it. He had a budget. He got a listen, sis. That man has sponsors. FedEx is the biggest sponsor, is the title sponsor for the Southern Heritage Classic. The title sponsor. You may tell me they ain't giving millions of dollars for this man to do what he do. He got concerts and fashion shows and all kinds of things that happen and take place that he makes money off of. The entire weekend, this entire week, I'm sorry, of Southern Heritage Classic, a coach's luncheon where the cheapest ticket is $100 a pop. And you mean tell me what the weekend is all about, which is the football team? You ain't got no smoke for them? I can't. So Dion left. What now? This is what I'm gonna say. What now too? We don't stop. We don't quit. You put your foot on the gas. You keep going. Dion is a man. He is not immortal. He is not a god. He is not the Black Jesus. He's not. He's a man just like you and me, or other people, other men. He's human. He started it. We have to finish it. Alumni. At least pay your alumni dues. Alumni dues don't cost nothing, man. Y'all spend more money going out to eat every day for work. And all y'all have to do is pay some measly little alumni dues for the year. Your alumni dues are probably no more than $100 a year. I wonder how much alumni dues are for PWIs. We can do more. Every time Jackson State send me something saying donate some money, if it's $5, I'm sending it to them. Because I wouldn't be the individual that I am today if I didn't go to this school. I wouldn't have the relationships that I have to this day if I didn't go to that school. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do to donate, I'ma donate. I'm doing it. A lot of people that are in this conversation about Deion Sanders, are you upset about Deion Sanders? When was the last time you paid some alumni dues? A lot of y'all that didn't go to HBCUs, when was the last time you said, let me donate a little something over here to this HBCU? You ain't did it because you don't really care about the HBCU. You don't care about our culture. You just want something to complain about. You want something to be fake mad about. All of a sudden, you Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you commentating. You an analyst. You know how this goes. Stop. It's not that deep. Let it go. We need to
And
be.
again, as I stated, y'all can be mad at Deion Sanders, but ain't nobody said anything about Brett Favre or him taking money from the welfare system.
Real quick, while I have you, Brett Favre needs to go to jail. I'm going to say it again for the ones in the back who did not hear me. Brett Favre needs to go to jail. You know why Brett Favre needs to go to jail? Yeah, because Brett stole from the Mississippi welfare system. They got the guy who was the head of the Department of Human Services in Mississippi. They didn't get that old governor yet. Neither one of them, because they both knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
But Brett, you need to pay that money back. Talking about you didn't know that's where the funds were coming from. Yes, you did, Brett. Yes, you did. I need you to go on. Yeah. And just go to jail.
Because I guarantee you, if there was a black one, a black,
Baby, let that
he
have
would
been
have been.
Michael Vick.
You know,
Child,
he already been in jail for the dogs.
baby, cause when the dog thing, and let me tell you this, Mike wasn't even there. Mike wasn't even there. It was Pookie and Ray Ray them fighting them dogs. Mike was somewhere else minding his business, but because Mike owned their property and he knew what was going on, Mike went to jail. I'm gonna keep it 100. Mike went there. You take Pookie and Ray Ray with you to the top and see what happens. Pookie and Ray Ray gonna Pookie and Ray Ray. Okay. Let it have been one of the black coaches. When Deion was up for these jobs, there was all kinds of rumors. Florida wanted him, Nebraska wanted, all these different schools wanted him.
I heard opposite.
No. Initially, I'm not talking about before now. I'm talking about now. Right around this time. Before now, did nobody want him? Let's be clear. But
okay.
he had Prime Academy in Texas, and Prime Academy just recently got shut down because the administration was misappropriating funds, aka stealing from the school. So the school got shut down. Prime put his name on it and invested in that school because he wanted to coach football. Okay. He let the people who knew how to administrate, and they dropped the bag. They was messing with the church's money. Okay. So with that being said, they decided that they were going to put that out in the atmosphere to try to block this man from getting his money. $5 million per year is what Deion Sanders is getting in Colorado. Now, I hope he can work a miracle because he done already told them children the transfer portal opens on Monday. Some of y'all need to be in the transfer portal.
I'm telling you, it was so funny. My media director at church, he was like, all schools in Colorado.
They are awful. They're pitiful.
So I'm just laughing about that. That's what I'm laughing about. He
Because
said all
nobody,
schools.
yep, that man said no. Meanwhile, they are taking they are taking his face off of things in in Jackson because they upset. They so mad at Dion right now. It ain't even funny. Um. So yeah, I just that's my opinion. Do I agree with everything? No. Would I have loved for him to stay another couple of years? At least let one of the children graduate from school. I would have loved for that to happen. It ain't happened. Get over it. Get your blood pressure raised about Brett Favre. Leave Deion Sanders alone. Okay? Let him go.
Just let it go. Just let
Let's
it
let
go.
it go.
Just let it go.
Meanwhile, Kanye got to pay $200,000 a month in child support to Kim Kardashian. Kim, you richer than him. That man just lost a bit. He just lost a bag. He just lost some bags, right?
Well, shoot. You know what? This is what I'm thinking now. With this, after this Balenciaga thing,
You think she done lost some bags too?
she's gonna lose some bags too. I'm sorry. I hope folks are smart enough not to just be like, okay, we're not gonna support Kim.
They do have joint custody, but of course the kids are gonna be with Kim the majority of the time because at any given we don't know when Kanye gonna snap. I don't think he'd ever do anything to his babies because I think he loves his kids, but again, who knows? Um, Kanye is also running for president. He asked Trump to run as his running mate. Um, and Trump was like, "Bruh, you crazy? I can't do that." Trump said somebody was crazy. I have to laugh about that. Um, so he's now running for president for 2024. And some people actually voted for him. Now he's not as bad as what's his name? You call him
Um, um, um,
Herschel.
Walker. Okay, but you tell me you had to sing Saturday Night Live in the beginning skit.
Beginning skit. No, I didn't see Saturday Night Live. I only saw the monologue. When Kiki
Oh,
Palmer,
okay.
congratulations to Kiki Palmer. Kiki is pregnant. She's pregnant by her boyfriend, who is the brother of Saranis Jackson, who was oh god, who did he play on Insecure? He was one of Molly's love interests. They had the open relationship.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he also was on Games People Play as well. Um, that's his little brother. That's been dating Kiki and they've been dating for quite some time. So congrats to Kiki Palmer. She's about to be somebody's mama. And I'm super excited for her.
And she was the same age I was when I was pregnant.
Yeah. Yep.
29.
So
But I really did. I didn't know what to think of it because my mom, she told me, well, I just saw her the other day on the Soul Train Awards and she didn't have a baby boy.
now keep in mind the Soul Train Awards were pre-recorded.
How far pre-recorded was that?
You know,
That's
we
what
heard
I'm.
about that dress drama back in October. So she might have had a way to hide it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but
she's
then
been
so that's why I
hiding.
was like, is this real? Because sometimes some people can get that prosthetic baby
Yeah.
bump and stuff
No.
like that. Yeah.
No. Hers was weird because she had it open. She opened it up. It wasn't no prosthetic. She had a bra top on.
Right.
And
But
yeah,
what I'm trying to say is some actors, if they're playing like they're pregnant, it looks real.
oh well, no, that was real. Them babies was moving when she was moving, or that baby was moving while she was moving. I don't know if she having twins or she having one baby. That baby moved while she was moving. So now, no, that was the real deal. That was the real deal. Um, so congratulations to Kiki Palmer. Um,
But the Saturday night, I haven't finished watching all of it, but what I have seen, it was very funny.
yeah, Kiki is a funny girl. She is extremely hilarious. I
Have,
love her brand of comedy.
have you
Um,
seen Nope yet?
Have not seen Nope yet. That's on my list of things to watch when I get out of the hospital. I also saw the skits. Let me back up. I did see the skit with Kenan and Kel, the Kenan and Kel reunion. They keep making that happen. So I'm wondering if they're gonna do a reboot of Kenan and Kel. That would be hilarious to see them together again after all this time on the show. Because this is not the first time that they've had like a Kenan and Kel uh reunion. So that would be interesting to see. Um so yeah, super excited I was super excited to see him, and I was super excited to see that skit was hilarious. What else I said we was talking about? Um, Update on Shanquella. Um,
It,
they have arrested, from my understanding, Dejanay Jackson. That's from what I heard. I don't know
mhm.
that to be fact because I haven't seen any reports out about it. But from my understanding, they have gotten Dejanay. From my understanding, I need them to get the rest of them busters. And Dejanay, you better sing like a canary in a bird. Don't be like Kim Kardashian. I'm not Kim Kardashian. Look Kim. Don't be like Look Kim. You best snitch. You better snitch and snitch real good. Cause that's
Man,
Mexican prison. Okay. You going to
no.
jail down there. Um. So yeah, that's. I feel like we had something else to talk about.
Um. Now, we're gonna talk. We're not talking about any shows,
I mean, if you want to brush over, so I like to dive deep into the shows when we talk about them.
right? So Fresh Prince coming out in
February,
February.
they're back in February. The Circle is coming out this month.
Yes, and it's gonna be couples. Everybody's gonna be single.
Oh,
So that's gonna be interesting.
oh. So I can't wait to see that. Um, what else?
Okay, that's it.
I think that's
I
it. I
was
feel
just
like I
I
hit
was just
something.
upset with Firefly Lane. I was like,
I was, and we're gonna talk about it. We have to wait until June to see the conclusion of Firefly Lane. They were only getting 2 seasons, from my understanding. Is that where the book ends? The book ends there, right?
I don't know.
Okay, I hadn't read that series of those books. The Virgin River need to come on with a date because I'm ready. Uh,
Mhm. Now, did you get my talk about the interview about the Cole D from Love Is Blind?
I didn't watch the interview. I will probably watch it, but I did not watch the interview. Um, at all. Oh, the 10-year-old that killed his mom. That I
Yeah,
think, yeah. So 10-year-old boy wanted some type of game
he
system.
wanted a virtual reality headset,
Okay, thank you. Thank you for correcting me.
and so his mother told him no. And so what he did was when he got her gun, I think he got her gun beforehand because he was practicing shooting
Wow.
apparently to what the sister his big sister was saying. And so when she pissed him off enough because he had behavioral problems.
Yeah.
He had anger problems, behavioral problems. So when she told him no, he got the gun, and which as she was walking up in the stairs, he shot her in the face. And then I wanted to say the word. I almost said it. I'm not gonna say it. And then he had the audacity to take his mother's credit card and got the virtual headset. He ordered it after he
Who
killed her.
who found
And
the mama?
he shot the mama.
I said, who found the mama?
He called his sister and told her. He called his sister and told her what he did. And she called the police and the ambulance. And she told the police, my brother has behavioral issues. He has shown no remorse for what he did.
No. And here's the thing. We got to start looking at mental health really in our kids. A lot of times, I don't want to say it's stuff that we've done, but a lot of times neglect, a lot of times if there's neglect from another parent, a lot of times if there's certain situations that have taken place, that becomes an issue and a problem. You know what I'm saying? And that issue and problem grows and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? So,
And here's my thing. Here's this. My not so the flesh side of me wish he got the type of headsets that they it's coming. It was a company that came out with the virtual reality headset that if you be unalive in the virtual world, you
mhm,
unalive in real life.
mhm.
I kind of hope that he got those kind.
You know what though? Again, he has behavioral issues, and behavioral issues aren't. It's a plethora of things that happen. Not saying that he was right for what he did, but because if he has behavioral issues, what were we doing to make sure that he didn't have the behavioral issues? You see what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
struggling going back and forth to school. And here's the thing: I think mental health assistance should be free, especially in the Black community. The communities that are
Oh, they
underrepresented.
don't care about the Black community.
But that's what I'm
They're not
saying.
gonna.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what we can't afford to do, which is send our kids to a psychiatrist or send our kids to a psychologist to sit down, or a therapist to sit down and talk to them, and work on some things and work through some things to make it work, to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Mm-hmm.
do that. We as a community, it's still frowned upon. And we're in 2022 going into 2023. It's not cool for that to be our attitude still, because a lot of the behavioral issues are mental health issues. That's really what they are. That baby is mentally disturbed to think it's okay to go kill his mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's that's sad. It's super sad. So I look, child. Oh
Um,
Lord.
and on a lighter note, the Cowboys beat the dog snot out of Colts
Ooh, 54 to what was it,
to
13?
19.
Okay, 19. Oh, they beat them so bad. Oh, they beat them so bad. That was awful. It was awful. Um, Cowboys are looking good this season. I'm not impressed with Dak Prescott. Their backup
Mm-mm.
quarterback is doing it for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, they're looking pretty good. I'm still not. I'm still want Jerry Jones to come and have a conversation with people, but I that's too much. Like, right.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
from Arkansas being trash. I don't like it. Wait a minute. TJ Holmes from Arkansas, Jerry Jones from Arkansas. Woo! Where does it stop? Everybody from Arkansas being trash. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
Announcements. Whitehaven is having a tree lighting ceremony at the Southland Mall.
Oh, so they got the tree.
Yeah.
I
Tree lighting.
haven't saw any updates, so talk about it.
So let's really talk about um let's talk about a couple of different things. Um, let's talk about how the community, oh my God, have just been awful about this tree. Now there are a lot of people who like it. A lot of people complained about the tree. A lot of people that was talking bad about the tree. Um, you you didn't want to raise the money for the tree, and we should have made other people do it. And I agree. Let me say this: Southland Mall has the money to do it. They're multi-million dollar real estate conglomerate. They could have replaced that tree. They talk about what we do. The same thing happened to other communities, and yeah, it's a complaint, but guess what? They fix it. They get it together. You in the hood, so you wanna act accordingly. So Respect the Haven Community Development Corporation, Reeves Law Firm, and our community partners present Whitehaven Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony, Sunday, December the 11th from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. I will be in the bed. Um, and so they're gonna have live entertainment. They're gonna have food. They're gonna have guest speakers, and then they're gonna have the tree lighting. So y'all make sure y'all attend. Make sure that y'all support. Everybody was talking about the tree going on out there and see the tree. I want to see all the pictures of the tree though. But they did. What ended up happening was the goal was to raise a certain amount of money to get a tree because that's what we were told it cost. However, Collierville, which was another community, stepped in and said, hey, we have a Christmas tree y'all can have. It's not 50 feet, it's 30 feet or whatever it was. And so y'all can get it for 24K, decorations included. So that's what we went with. So they got the money was raised in a short period of time to get it done. And then from that standpoint, the tree was put up. And so this is what we need in all of our communities. We need to come together for something. People are gonna talk about it. I heard Thaddeus Matthews was trashing it, and
Man, he
I'm
was
not,
crashing
I'm
the
not,
heck out
I'm
of it.
not per se. I expect folk to do what they do and say what they say. But this is something that the community wanted, and the community showed that they wanted it. There were a lot of people that didn't like it, and that's fine. I donated to the cause because I wanted them to have the tree.
Mhm.
And that's what it is. A lot of people, he could have donated to the homeless. The excess money that they raise, they are going to put it towards a community event or something to help out another community organization in the Whitehaven community. So they weren't just doing it for a tree. They're doing it so that they can create partnerships, or we're doing it because I'm on the board. So we can create partnerships with other organizations, and people step up to the plate and do, because the community is not just about an organization coming in and doing something. The community are made up of people, and the people in the
Mhm.
community should be doing something for their community. So
Mhm.
that's all I got. Wendy, you ain't got no specials for the Christmas holidays.
Well, all my specials happen on Black
Like,
Friday
that was it. Y'all should
and,
be
and Cyber Monday.
interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Well, y'all
I
order
might
some
do something
anyway.
for my
Yeah.
customers, but yeah.
Y'all order some from Wendy anyway. Go ahead and order up. Um, Again, keep me in your prayers. Surgery on Wednesday. Pray my strength in the Lord. Hallelujah. All that good stuff. I'm a little terrified because this is major. And I have not had. I had a tumor removed from my right breast when I was 15 in high school. But I've never really had anything super major. Um, I've had a colonoscopy and endoscopy or whatever, but I've not had a major surgery. So this is something that I ain't used to. Of course, the average person ain't. But I'm ready for it to happen because I'm tired of being in pain. I'm tired of going through the stuff that I'm going through while going through this. So, pray my strength in the Lord. A lot of people are asking me what I need. I don't want my child playing Chef Boyardee um during his Christmas break. I want him to enjoy it. So I am asking for food, cash apps, DoorDash, certificates, Uber Eats, all of that. I want all that. That's what I want. That's what I would enjoy and love. And while I'm down, I will also be selling the drinks for holiday. Now, this week I probably won't be. I got some still left over from this past week that I made. So if you want to buy them up, you can. But I uh won't be making any up until probably the following week. I have to see how I feel. And I need y'all to also support that because while I'm down, bills still got to be paid. So if you guys need anything, I'm gonna be at the house in the bed watching things on the TV. I have got to finish Wednesday.
You haven't finished Wednesday?
Every time I go through it, I get super tired and I go to sleep. And that's what's been my thing. I even started rewatching it. So Jalen and I are going to finish it probably tomorrow before I go to bed. We're gonna.
Man. So what episode are you on?
I keep stopping I've watched 6 full episodes. Once I get to 7, I'll see the first part and I go to sleep. And then I wake up and I be at the end of episode 8. So I have got to get everything in. And I rewatched it with him because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything to see if I could figure it out prior to. And there are some Easter eggs now that I'm seeing. And I'm like, yeah, it's Because how she show up, oh, okay. And then, yeah. So those are some things that are ringing bells for me. So yeah.
I know my favorite scene is the dance when she
That
dances.
dance was off the chain. They done put that dance to some type of song, and it's going around the social media. I can't think of what song it is right now off the top of my head, but I'm gonna share it once I find
And
it.
to think she said she choreographed it herself.
Oh, did she? You know,
Mm-hmm.
she's a Disney child, so they had to have multiple things, right? You either played the instrument, you sang, you acted, you danced, you did. So you know they
But she said she
multitask.
wasn't a dancer though. She said that she really wasn't a dancer, but she
Okay.
had to really think how a Wednesday dance.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, typically they got to have multiple talents to be a Disney kid. I'm just putting it out there right now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're gonna sign off. I
Yes.
will make an announcement about next week because I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
You rest.
Otherwise,
You rest. No.
we will
You.
do the end of the year review that we
Mm-hmm.
normally do. So we will get that going, and I'll put out a flyer for that. So you guys can come through and join us in the year of tomfoolery. We got to get out of
Mm-hmm.
year review stuff together. So, signing off. We'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I'm on this laptop.